When Australian cars are mentioned, the Holden Commodore is always at the top of the list. First introduced in 1978, the Commodore became an instant classic, quickly earning a reputation for its sleek design, powerful performance, and versatility. Over the years, it became a symbol of Australian automotive engineering, often seen as the vehicle that defined its era. But what was it about the Commodore that made it so iconic? Was it the perfect blend of style, practicality, and power? As the vehicle's production ended, its legacy only grew stronger. This is the story of the legendary Holden Commodore. The birth of an icon, background and history. The Holden Commodore, launched in 1978, marked a major change in the Australian automotive industry by replacing the Holden Kingswood. Initially, the Commodore was built on the Opel-designed V-body platform, which was heavily modified to meet Australian road conditions. These changes were necessary to ensure the vehicle could handle the rough and often challenging roads in Australia, including structural reinforcements and mechanical adjustments. This process played a key role in making the Commodore a strong and dependable vehicle for Australian drivers. From 1978 to 1988, the first generation of the Commodore quickly became a common sight on Australian roads. Its launch was well received because it offered a modern, more efficient alternative to the older Kingswood. With its stylish design and improved features, the Commodore became a popular choice among Australian consumers, securing its place in the market. Over time, it became known for its reliability and performance, earning a reputation as a trustworthy car. In the following years, the Commodore went through several updates, with each generation bringing improvements in design and technology. From 1988 to 1997, the second generation introduced a more modern look and a fuel-injected six-cylinder engine, which was a big step forward in terms of technology. The third generation, from 1997 to 2007, further enhanced safety and performance, adding advanced safety features and stronger engine options. From 2006 to 2017, the fourth generation introduced the VE model, which was the first Commodore fully designed by Holden. It also brought in new features like a heads-up display and self-parking technology. The Commodore's production ended in 2017 when Holden stopped making it in Australia. The final models were produced until 2020, with the last units coming from Germany. This marked the end of an era, as the Commodore had represented Australian engineering and design for over 40 years. The decision to end local production was influenced by the high cost of manufacturing in Australia and changes in the market. Just a quick favor before we get into the engine details. If you like this content, please hit that like button and subscribe. Over 98% of our viewers haven't subscribed yet. Imagine the difference it could make if everyone did. It's free and it helps us a lot. Thanks for your support. Under the hood, engine details. The Holden Commodore, which was first introduced in 1978, came with different engine options to suit various driving needs. The early Commodores were powered by engines such as the 2.85-liter inline-six and the 4.2-liter V8. These engines provided a good balance between power and fuel efficiency, making the Commodore a versatile car for a wide range of drivers. In 1980, Holden introduced the blue straight-six and V8 engines, marking a major improvement in both performance and efficiency. These new engines included updated camshafts, pistons, better exhaust manifolds, and electronic ignition, which all helped to increase power while improving fuel economy. In 1987, Holden Special Vehicles was created and played a key role in developing high-performance versions of the Commodore. HSV introduced several powerful V8 engines that greatly improved the performance of the Commodore. One of the standout engines was the 6.2-liter LS3 V8, which was used in the VF2 Commodore SS. This engine produced 408 brake horsepower and 570 Nm of torque, delivering strong performance and making the VF2 Commodore SS one of the most powerful models in the Commodore lineup. As time went on, the engines in the final generation of the Commodore became more advanced. This generation featured engine options such as the 3.6-liter V6 and a 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder. The 3.6-liter V6 engine provided a good mix of power and fuel efficiency, making it suitable for many driving conditions. The 2.0-liter turbocharged four-cylinder engine offered a more fuel-efficient choice without sacrificing performance. These advancements showed Holden's commitment to keeping up with the latest technology and adapting to the changing demands of the market. Power and specifications. The Holden Commodore was well known for its great performance and careful design. The VE Commodore SS, for example, could go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 5.3 seconds and had a top speed of 258 kilometers per hour. This level of performance showed the strength of the engines and the advanced technology that Holden used in their cars. The VF2 Commodore SS took this sporty performance even further with a 6-speed manual transmission, which gave drivers more control and a more exciting driving experience. A big reason for the Commodore's excellent handling and driving quality was its rear-wheel drive layout. This setup helped to distribute weight better and provided better traction, especially when turning at high speeds or accelerating quickly. The rear-wheel drive design was crucial in giving the Commodore the responsive and balanced driving experience that drivers love. Along with the rear-wheel drive layout, later models of the Commodore also had advanced suspension systems and braking technology. These improvements included features like electronic stability control, traction control, and high-performance braking systems, all of which made the vehicle safer and better at handling. The suspension systems were designed to ensure a smooth and stable ride even at high speeds, while the braking technology provided reliable stopping power in different driving conditions. The Commodore also managed to stay efficient with fuel, especially in its newer models. This mix of power and efficiency was possible because of advanced engine technologies and the use of lighter materials, which helped reduce fuel use without lowering performance. The focus on fuel efficiency made the Commodore a good choice for drivers who wanted both strength and practicality in their car. Aesthetic appeal, design details. The design of the Holden Commodore went through an interesting evolution, starting from the boxy shapes of its early models to the sleek and aerodynamic designs of its later generations. The first generation, released in 1978, had a more angular and utilitarian look, which was common for cars of that time. Over the years, the design of the Commodore became smoother and more aerodynamic, keeping up with improvements in car design and technology. By the time the VF2 model arrived, the Commodore featured modern design elements like LED daytime running lights and a sculpted body, which made it look more contemporary and stylish. The interior of the Commodore also improved significantly over the years, offering better comfort and more advanced technology. The early models were simpler, but as customers expected more from their cars, the Commodore's interior became more sophisticated. It introduced advanced infotainment systems and used higher quality materials. The VF series, for example, came with the MyLink infotainment system, which had a high-resolution touchscreen, Bluetooth connectivity, and smartphone integration. The VF series also introduced a heads-up display that showed important information to drivers without needing them to look away from the road. It came in different body styles, such as sedan, wagon, and utility versions, which made it appealing to a wide range of customers from families to business owners. Market impact. Value and units sold. The Holden Commodore made a big impact on the market from its release in 1978 until local production ended in 2017. Over these years, Holden sold more than 3.1 million Commodore cars. The Commodore was mainly sold in Australia and New Zealand, where it became a popular choice for many buyers. However, the strong Australian dollar in the 2000s led to higher production costs, which made local manufacturing less sustainable. Even with these challenges, the Commodore remained popular because of its reliability, performance, and the loyalty of its customers. The resale value of the Commodore changed over the years, depending on its popularity and the condition of individual cars. When the first generation Commodore was introduced in 1978, it was priced at around 6,513 Australian dollars, equivalent to around 4,700 United States dollars. By the time the second generation was launched in 1988, the price had risen to about 14,000 Australian dollars, equivalent to approximately 10,500 US dollars. Today, well-maintained first-generation models can sell for between 20 and 33,000 Australian dollars, or about 14,000 to 23,000 US dollars. These prices show that the Commodore is now considered a collectible classic, with enthusiasts willing to pay even more for well-preserved cars. The Commodore's success extended beyond Australia and New Zealand. with exports to several international markets. In the Middle East and South Africa, it was sold as a Chevrolet. High-performance versions were also exported to North America, where they were sold as the Pontiac G8 and later as the Chevrolet SS. These exports helped to boost the Commodore's reputation worldwide and showed its broad appeal in different countries. The Holden Commodore truly revolutionized Australia's roads, blending power, innovation, and resilience. What do you think made the Commodore so iconic? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible automotive stories.